Coming up on BrickNerd, we'll take a look at the Millennium Falcon, Wally, some reusable stickers from BrickStix, and open a box in the Brick Builders Club. All that and the latest LEGO news right here on BrickNerd. Welcome to BrickNerd, your source for all things LEGO and the LEGO fan community. If you're nerdy about the bricks, you come to the right place. First up, the news. Nathan Sawaya's The Art of the Brick DC Comics opens November 21st at the Powerhouse Museum in Sydney, Australia. BrickNerd Studios had the honor of being involved in this project and produced loads of stop-motion superhero action. We can't wait for you to see it. It's Nerdvember, and you know what that means. Time to break out the bricks and show us your interpretation of Nerdly. This year, in honor of Episode 7 coming out, we're putting a Star Wars spin on it, and so far the submissions have been awesome. Head over to BrickNerd.com for more details. LEGO Ideas announced the results from the latest review last week and the next set that will be produced. It's nothing! That's right, nothing. None of the sets that were reviewed got past LEGO's vetting process. I guess we'll wait till next time. That about does it for the news. Let's take a look at these! BrickStix. BrickStix are reusable stickers that allow you to customize your mocks and your figures to whatever theme you happen to be liking. They've got Apocalypse, Rescue, World War II, Town, Zombies. That's actually this stick right here. Each pack comes with a full sticker sheet like that. And there's stickers to put on your figures. For the torso pieces, there's pieces like the We're Alive sign here, some windows, some boarded up windows, a fire. Each one of them, if you look at the back, you'll see all the stickers that you're going to get. And this isn't all of them. There's actually a whole ton of them. If you go to BrickStix.com, you can see the entire collection. And they're actually available in a lot of retailers as well. They are the brainchild of a kid inventor, Grayson McLean. And how cool is that? To see a problem, come up with a solution, start your own company. That's amazing. I like them. I think they're pretty cool. The style on them, the art style, is a little bit different than LEGO. That's my only really harsh critique on these, is if the art style was more consistent with the stuff that LEGO already has. So if you're intermixing the two, they would look more consistent. But other than that, I mean, just to have so many customization possibilities with just the simplest of things, little reusable stickers, what a great idea. So thanks for sending those my way. Head over to BrickStix.com. There's the URL right there. And pick yourself up some. Now, something a little bit different. I actually opened the Brick Loot box in the last episode, and the guys who make this, the Brick Builders Club, wanted me to check out their thing. And in every box, one thing that sets this apart from the Brick Loot box is you get a t-shirt like this fancy number right here. So I have not opened this yet. I don't know what's in it. So let's open it now. First, they're letting me use sharp objects again, which is great. I'll try not to disembowel myself. It's taped up really good. Alright. You're seeing this as I see this. First up, like I said, a t-shirt. Just put this. Put it right there. So we've got, let's see what this is. That's cool. It's a Loch Ness Monster shirt. Pretty sweet. And you give them your shirt size ahead of time and the shirts will fit you. Or you can buy it for a loved one. Your kids probably. So there's a shirt. We have a Brick Builders Club build pack. I don't know what's in there, but we'll open it in a second. We have the United States of LEGO, a Brick Tour of America by Jeff Friesen. There's a book in here. A full-on book. How about that? It's pretty cool too. We've got, looks like a poster. Let's open it up here. Try not to rip it. Colonel Mustard in the library with the wrench. Ah, that's cool. A little homage to Clue. You might have to find a place on the wall for this. We've got a couple collector cards, I guess. Some collector cards. Oh, there's a brick in here. Brick swag. Oh, that's cool. A little custom printed. Looks like it's pad printed even. Maybe. Says brick swag and August 2015, so you know which set you're getting. Obviously, this has been sitting on my desk a while. It's been really busy around here. And what's this? Oh, that's basically kind of a little mini book newsletter for what's in the box and stuff. News. That's cool. Alright, so let's should have rehearsed this ahead of time. Put that there. Let's take a look at what's in this Brick Builders Club. It's in a nice, cool, reusable Ziploc pouch. Here, what is this? Ah, there is. So you can build a little alien. I won't do it now because that's a really bad video, but I'll put it together and show it to you here. And about that, the magic of editing. So, I'll throw all this back in here. Actually, I'll do that later. We'll clean up while you guys take a look at the Millennium Falcon. I am so excited for Star Wars. I can barely articulate it. I didn't actually get the last Millennium Falcon model. The last one I bought was the, I guess the Microfighters one, which I really, really liked. I liked the midi-scale one too. I thought those were both really, really cool ships. But the design on the last one didn't do much for me. It seemed a little out of proportion. I went ahead and got this one. The design is almost identical. I think coloration-wise on this one's a little bit better than the last one. The last one was a little plain. There are a few design enhancements which I thought were good. I mean, the last one had these round tiles for the mandibles here for these, and they're actually using these 4x4 round tile with the hole in the middle, which I think is more accurate to the model. Of course, it's got the square radar dish from the new movie. And I don't know, if you look at the last model and you look at this model, they're really the same. There's so little differences in between the two, with the exception of the interior. That, I think, is actually really a good step in the right direction. Access to it, though, I think is really kind of awkward, because you have to get in and mess with it, to play inside, you have to open up all the pedals. And then you've got this, which is awkward, I think. I would have much rather seen just lift off panels. I think that would have been just fine. Just 2 panels, one in the front, one for the back, pull them off. Kind of like the old Kenner playset. I thought that worked great. You do get a whole bunch of cool new figures, including everyone's favorite new little robot, BB-8. Got a new Chewbacca. We got the new Han Solo with gray hair. A baddie, we don't know who it is. And of course, Rey and Finn. And it's still a month before the movie comes out, so all these characters, well, most of these characters, don't mean anything to me. I've seen the trailers, and I've been watching the news, and I'm trying to keep up with it without getting to the point of spoiler territory. And it's so weird to think about when the movie's going to come out, and you're looking at stuff that you're going to get ahead of time, like the toys and Lego and shirts and posters and all the myriad of things that are out for the movie right now. We're just kind of buying into it without really even knowing who these characters are or what they're going to do. So it'd be funny if the movie came out and everybody hated BB-8, because right now they love him. Well, it wouldn't be funny. I think it'd be tragic. It'd be kind of Jar Jar territory. I have high hopes. I have faith in JJ. I'm actually a fan of the Star Trek movies. I'm a fan of his other movies, like Super 8 is actually one of my favorite movies. That's like my childhood with a monster. But overall, this set it didn't do much for me. This is kind of cool with that little folding forward thing, but proportion-wise, just you look at it, everything's falling apart inside. The mandibles are too small for the dish section, and the canopy is too large for the dish section. And I just pulled a piece off. It's a little fragile too. It's not exactly swooshable. You almost fall apart when you're trying to play with it. And the canopy itself, when you pull it off, there's actually no seats in there. And to put both the figures in there, it'll only hold 2. They have to be offset from each other, which is silly. It's just ridiculous. That needs to be redesigned. I think this is kind of too angular. I think if this was bigger, came further out, and this was shorter and a little more in, it might work a little better. Of course, that means making a new piece, which Lego's very hesitant to do most of the time. Can't get it back on very easily. So that ends up being kind of lame play. I have to leave it off. And the bottom. And it just fell apart some more. I think Luke summed it up the best.
What a piece of junk!
I'll give it 2 out of 5 Nerdlies. Let's take a look at Wall-E. I've always been a fan of Wall-E, both the movie and the character. And when the movie came out, it got a little bit of flack about being a little slow-moving, and there was no dialogue for the first half of it. But that's actually kind of what I liked about it. It was visual storytelling that done the Pixar way, which nobody does it better. And I like the characters. I thought this guy was awesome, and all his mechanical features where he can all collapse together and charge himself up and just dutifully go about his job and taking care of cleaning up the planet Earth because we've messed it up again, stupid humans. This is a Lego Ideas set designed by Angus MacLean, who is an AFOL and a designer and director for Pixar, so he kind of knows the character inside and out. And I think it's a really cool set. It was a lot of fun to build. It's not without its controversy, though. There's this little problem with the neck. That, and as well as I think there's been a problem with this having enough strength to hold the head up. It was tending to fall down. So the Lego did design the head a little bit differently than Angus did. I don't think that was actually a wise move. So I've got actually one of the early production models, so you can see, oops, it does have the problem still. I'm going to modify this. I didn't want to have it modified for the episode because I want to show it how it actually is supposed to be. But there's a modification that's been published by Chris McVeigh, which allows you to not only have a more posable head, or a head that won't fall apart or spin around, but allow you to turn it from side to side, which is a very, very expressive robot. So, and having that ability is, I think, going to be a lot better for display. And I plan on displaying him for a while. I like him. I'm going to keep him around. He's got, cool little design features. You can open up the front here. His arms will slide in and out, as well as, posable hands. There's a really cool modification where somebody's put in some power functions. They put 2 motors back here to drive this, and then you can pop the without too much of a visual modification. You can put a remote control in it, so that also might be fun. I've been thinking about putting my S-Brick in there. I haven't really had a chance to play with that thing yet. Overall, I really like him. He's got great features, looks fantastic on display. I'm gonna keep him around for a while, and despite the problems with the design, I'm still gonna give it 5 out of 5 Nerdlies.
Now let's take a look at some recently featured mocks. Star Wars Episode 7 is still a month away, but that hasn't stopped the world from going BB-8 crazy. Builder M-Dupe likes him so much he built him life-size. How cool is that? Behold the Rivers of Hell, a collaboration between Mihai Marius Mihu and the Deathly Halliwell. If this isn't enough to make you pay attention in Bible school, I don't know what is. Take 1 part Classic Princess, 1 part Lego, and 1 part Whimsy, and you have these wonderful fairy tale characters from Vitriolum. Somebody get Rapunzel some pants.
Well, that about does it for this episode of BrickNerd. Please subscribe and hit us up on social media. Thanks for watching. 0.5 past light speed, huh?